Hello everyone. Welcome to Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. This is Suparnababu. Today I am going to walk you through about few financial DAX functions. So now here if you see, we are running a separate playlist for financial DAX functions in Power BI desktop. So far we completed this many DAX functions. If you are not gone through this DAX functions, I would request you please go back and watch this DAX functions. So in this video today I am going to cover about this price, price discount and price mat. So before going and implementing, let's go and see what this price discount, price mat. So now let me jump over to Microsoft official documentation. So here if you see the price, so it will return you the return the price for 100 face value of a security that pays periodic interest. So it means it will return you the price value of a $100 face value for a security. So usually what will happen if you are investing any securities and bonds, you will get some price value. So it will calculate that price value. Here if you see the syntax is this one. So let me explain you about syntax. So settlement, maturity, rate, yield, redemption, frequency, basis. So here if you see security means it is securities settlement date, maturity means it is securities maturity date, rate means it is securities annual coupon rate, and again it is securities annual yield rate. This redemption which is nothing but the redemption value of $100 face value. And while coming to the frequency, so if it is 1 it's a annual payment, if it is 2 it's a semi-annual, if it is 4 it is a quarterly payment. Then basis is here, if it is 0 30 by 360, if it is 1 actual by actual. Fine. So this is about price. Now let's go here price discount. Here if you go and see, it returns the price for $100 face value discounted security. It will give you a discounted security price. So here if you see the syntax is here security, maturity, discount, redemption and basis. As compared to this price, the new value which is here is discount. So discount nothing but it is a securities discount rate. It is a securities discount rate. Okay, fine. Now let's go and see price mat. Here if you see in the price mat, so it returns the price of per $100 face value of a security that pays interest at maturity. It will get you the interest at maturity. Here if you see the syntax is settlement, maturity, issue, rate, yield, basis. If we compare with this and this, so the new thing here is issue. Let's see what is this issue. Issue is nothing but it's security when the security was issued. Okay, fine. Now let's go back to the Power BI desktop. Here, so before going and implementing the DAX functions, what we will do, let's understand about this, which table here we are using. See here for this creating playlist, I created lot of tables. Let's go to the table view. Here if you see the table which I am going and taking for this video is financial securities TB. So in this here if you see there is a ID called security ID, security name, settlement. So security name here we have corporate bond, treasury bill, short term note, semi-annual bond, zero coupon bond. So when it was settled, the when it is going to mature, again the issue date, when it was issued, coupon rate is this much, yield ratio percentage is this much, discount percentage this much, and redemption values obviously it's a $100 face value, and frequency is 2 means it's semi-annual, 1 means annual. This is basis. So 0 means 30 by 360, 1 means actual by actual. Okay, now let's go and implement this in our practicals. Fine, select this. Now first new measure. So here, so what I will do now, let me calculate security price. I will mention our original DAX function name in bracket for remembering. So here I will go with variables. So here if I go, the first thing is settlement date. Settlement date equal to selected value of settlement date from financial securities table. Next, maturity date equal to selected value of maturity date from financial table again. Now here next coupon rate, selected value of coupon rate from financial security table again. The next thing is yield, selected value of yield from financial security table. Let's go and see the syntax. What is this? After yield we have redemption frequency, where where redemption equal to redemption from financial security table. Next, frequency, let me put here also double underscore, frequency, selected value of frequency from financial security table, and last but not least basis, selected value of basis from financial security table. Now let's return price. Now let's call all the variables. All the variables. Settlement date, okay. Next, maturity date, okay. Next, C rate, next yield rate, fine. Next, redemption, okay, fine. And next, frequency, and next, basis, okay. Now let's close the bracket. Let's execute. Perfect, it is successfully executed. Perfect, it is successfully executed. Now there is a table chart. So in this, what I'll do, I'll drag first security ID, okay. Let me change this to don't summarize, and later settlement date, again maturity date, then later coupon rate, then yield rate, then I think where is redemption? Yes, redemption, frequency, and at last let me drag our new measure. Okay, fine, no problem, don't worry about this error. Let me change this to hierarchy to the date. Okay, now here actually sum of coupon rate, it doesn't make any sense. Let me change the name first. Okay, again sum of yield, again redemption, again sum of frequency, then fine. Now fine, okay. Now here what happened, we got some values. How would we understand about these values? Okay, so let me explain you. So here in this price, it is calculating the price. So it is calculating the price, means let's say for example for this security ID 1, coupon rate is 5%. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me change this to percentage, this coupon rate and yield rate, and also let me change the discount also to this percentage. See here, if you see, the coupon rate is 5% and yield rate is 6%. So here how much value we got? 96.49. Why we got the less value than this $100 face value? Your yield rate is greater than your coupon rate. So it's below the par value because of your yield value is higher than coupon rate. So here if you see, we have the same value, but the period is annual. That's why we are getting exact 100 and 100. Here why 102? The period is 2, frequency is semi-annual because of that. Now how would we know that this is correct answers? So here if you go and see, here there is a statement. These functions are similar to financial functions that is used in Microsoft Excel. Okay, now let's go and write the same function in Excel. Let's cross verify. So here let me go here, the same table, there is no change. Okay, let me take price. Here let me take price, and here same syntax, settlement, maturity, after this coupon rate, again yield, then redemption. After that it is asking frequency. There is no need to do hard coding. Let's select this column and basis. Let's close the bracket. Now let me copy and paste it here. So let me change this to 2 decimal points. Now let's go and cross verify. So bond number 1 and 2, 96.49, 99.8. 96.49, 99.18, then 100, 102.28, then 99.84. So now the values are matched exactly. Okay, so this is all about your price DAX function. Okay, now let's go and write price discount. Okay, now in the interest of time saving, I am taking copy of these variables, but if you are practicing, you can write it everything from scratch. Okay, now let me paste it here. So this time we are going and calculating security discounted price, price discount. So here when I go and see the syntax, so we need only settlement, maturity, discount, redemption, basis. Okay, so let's go and delete remaining items. So settlement date required, okay, maturity date required. So instead of coupon rate, let me put this to discount rate. Here let me change this to discount rate from financial securities table. Next, redemption, I think yield not required. Let's go and see. Yes, redemption and basis. So let me delete yield. Let me delete. Okay, let me put frequency. Let me put frequency. Let me select. Check that. No, frequency is not there. Let me put remove this frequency. Let me keep basis. Now here, let me return price discount. Now let's call the variables settlement date, maturity date, discount means discount rate, redemption means redemption rate, next basis. Okay, now let's close the bracket and let's execute it. Okay, fine, now it is executed successfully. Perfect. Now what I'll do, let me take a copy of this. So here what I'll do, let me remove security, okay, coupon rate, yield, frequency and security price. Now let me drag discount price first. Okay, let me drag discount price here. Just a minute. Let me drag discount rate here. Now here let me drag our security discount price here. Okay, so let me rename this to normal discount rate. Now here if you see, we got some values. Let me adjust this. So how here you can understand is that here what happened for security 1, so the discount value is 6.3, which I would say 6%. So and the redemption value is 100. So now the discounted price is 74.8, which means that let's say your investor pays 74.80 to $74.80 today to receive $100 at maturity, to receive $100 at maturity. Okay, now let's go and cross verify this with our Excel. So here let me go there, let me take price discount. Now let me write same thing here, price discount, settlement date, maturity date, discount rate, redemption basis, and let's close the bracket. Now let me apply for all the things. Okay, now let me change this to this one. Now let's go and cross verify 74.8. Okay, let me make this to 74.8, 97.75, 93, okay, 82.5, 97. So now the values are exactly matching. Okay, fine. This is all about price discount. Now let's go and write our next DAX function, which is PRICEMAT, which is PRICEMAT. Okay, let me take copy of this all the variables for saving some time. Let me go to the new measure. Let me go to the new measure. So here what I'll do, let me paste this. Now this time we are going and calculating maturity price, security maturity price. So PRICEMAT, PRICEMAT. Okay, now here let me go and check the syntax. So here we need settlement, maturity, issue, rate, yield, basis. So the one thing new here is issue. Issue means issue date. Okay, now so here what we will do, we will use one variable, new variable, where issue date equal to selected value of issue date from financial security table, then rate, okay, coupon rate, then yield, okay, then I think redemption and frequency not required. Let me go and delete this. Let me go and cross verify with the syntax. Yes, yield after that. Okay, now let's go and return the variable, return. So now price mat settlement date, okay, maturity date, okay, issue date, then rate, coupon rate, then yield, then okay, I forgot to put comma, basis. Now let's close the bracket. Let's execute this. Perfect, it's successfully executed. Perfect, it's successfully executed. Now here what I'll do, let me make it here, let me make it here, let me take a copy. Let me make a copy. Here what I will do, let's me keep security ID, settlement date, maturity date, and here what I'll do, let me remove issue date, let me remove maturity. Here let me add issue date, let me add issue date, issue date after settlement, let me add issue date, and let me change this to hierarchy. So security, so here what I need to do, security ID, settlement, I think we can drag maturity date also, maturity date and issue date, okay, then coupon rate and yield. Let me remove redemption also, coupon rate, and here let me drag yield. Now let me rename this to properly, let me rename it properly. Now yield. Okay, now let's go and drag our this security maturity price here. Now we got some value. we got some value. So now let me explain why we are getting this value. So here if you see for the bond number, security ID number 1, we are getting 95.81. So it means that here your yield ratio is greater than coupon rate. So the maturity price is 95.81. So it indicating that bond maturity value is below the par value because of your yield is higher than the coupon. Your yield is higher than the coupon. Okay, your yield is higher than the coupon. Okay, so how we can verify these numbers is correct? Let's go to the Excel. Let's take PRICEMAT. Let me take PRICEMAT. Now let's call settlement. Okay, again maturity, again issue date, again coupon rate. Okay, then again here yield, then here it is asking basis. Let's close the bracket. Now let me apply for all the rows. Okay, so now here, okay, now let's go and verify. 95.81, okay, 99.15, 99.85, 101.53, 101.53, 99.78. So the values are matched exactly. Okay, this is all about PRICEMAT. Okay, fine. Now let's go and give you a quick recap what we learned today. In this video we learned price discount and PRICEMAT. So what your price will give you, it will give you the securities price value for the $100 face value. While coming to the price discount, it will give you the discounted price value. It will give you the discounted price value. And if you come to the PRICEMAT, so it will give you the maturity of a price value. It will give you the for the securities maturity price value. So I hope you all like this video. Please like, share, comment this video. Please subscribe Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching this video. Let's meet in another interesting video. Thank you all.